Previously on The Gray.
You know, Lottie, my dad told me a story a long time ago about when he was a boy and his mom wanted him to fix the door to the hen house. My dad was out working on a hen house when someone came up from behind him and put a gun to the back of his head. And he whispered in his ear, you're always going to be a boy around here. My dad was hit in the head with the butt of the gun and knocked unconscious.
You never told me. Who did that?
Lottie, that was your grandfather.
Why are you just telling me this now? We've been friends for over 30 years now, and you've never mentioned a word. Well, for crying out loud, what is it? Well, are you going to tell me, or do I need to guess?
Lottie, the day that I was attacked, were you there?
Well, of course I was there. I was the one that found you. Ronae, what are you getting at? What is this about? Ronae, you are letting what is going on out there affect what is going on in here.
Maybe I am.
But why? Why would you do that?
Don't I deserve to know what happened to me?
But you do remember what happened that day.
No, I don't. I know what I was told. I barely remember anything from that day. Just a bunch of arms swinging and a bunch of hands hitting me with sticks. And then everything went dark. I don't remember. I didn't see anyone's face until I came to. And that's when I saw you. Now, the police report said you just wandered by. So you just wandered by just at that precise moment? Lottie, do you know who did it? Were you there to help me, or were you here to hurt me? Tell me.
You really want to know what happened that day? Okay, yes. I was there. I was angry. My father and my grandfather, they were both hateful men. I always wondered why he chose my mother to marry. She was nothing like him. She loved people of all colors. It didn't matter. She was colorblind. And my father, he hated her for that. He beat her and he degraded her every chance he got. And I didn't want him to treat me that way. I was afraid. I didn't want to be treated like that. My father and the things he believed in and the way he treated people was horrible. But I still loved him. And I wanted him to love me. I wanted him to be proud of me. And I didn't want my friends to doubt my loyalty to them. I didn't want to be ostracized. I know it was wrong, but I wanted to be accepted. And on that day, I tried really, really hard to be like everybody else. That I suggested that we harm the next black kid that came out of that candy store. And that person was you. When you got attacked, I froze. I stood there and I did nothing. And then you stopped moving. All the other kids, they became afraid and they ran away. But I couldn't. I was paralyzed. I thought you were dead. I prayed to God, please God, don't let her be dead. And then you came too. and you were still holding that bag of candy in your hand, and you offered me a piece. I'm sorry. I'm so